So if I want to jam you up, I can write you 3 tickets, okay? And then I can tow your car. Is that what I got to do tonight?
Is that?
Or are we going to cool off?
I'm cool. I'm quite calm.
I didn't say you weren't calm.
Well, you asked if I was going to cool off. I'm quite calm.
Okay.
Nobody's getting excited as far as I know.
So do I have to tow it and write you a bunch of tickets, or are you going to, like, maybe think about how you talk to me? Okay, Brett. When I last came up here, I asked you a question. I never did get an answer to it. Do I need to tow your vehicle tonight?
No.
No? Okay, so do we feel differently about what you said earlier or no?
Sure, yes.
Sure? That's not very convincing.
Every year, police conduct more than 20 million traffic stops for alleged traffic violations, but many of these stops involve low-level allegations and have little to no benefit to safety.
This fucker was sitting there waiting.
Alright. Hey, it's okay. Do you mind if I open it? Is that easier?
No, you can't.
Okay. I'm check with the Juneau Police Department.
Okay.
Okay, I stopped you because there's no license plate on the car.
Yes, I just bought the car at about noon this morning. I haven't had a chance to register it. I went straight to work.
This cop conducts a traffic stop, and he does articulate the reason for the traffic stop.
Okay, you got a driver license?
Yes.
I appreciate it. Brad, is this your current address in Beaverton?
Yes.
What's that?
Yes.
Okay. I see you got an open intoxicant on the floorboard.
No,
What's that from?
This is coffee.
Oh, that's milk? Okay, I saw the can and it said cold brew.
You're just trying to hem people up, man.
Huh?
You're just trying to hem people up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In many of these traffic stops, cops begin to fish, and the man that gets pulled over understands this. So when the cop references his drink and thinks it's an alcoholic beverage, the man isn't too happy about it.
Okay, is this car insured?
I just bought it at noon today. It's not insured yet.
Okay. Are you valid to drive, Brett?
Huh?
Are you valid to drive?
Yes.
Okay, you can have that back. I just gotta get your VIN, okay?
Sure.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna go to the front of your car. Do you mind just putting your hands on top of your steering wheel where I can see them, please? I appreciate that.
Go.
1 G George, 1 B Boy, L Lincoln, 5, 3 E Edward, 4 M Mary, W William, 1 4 5 6 2 4. Okay, where are you headed now? You headed home?
Yeah.
Okay, you said you're valid to drive?
Yeah.
Okay. No insurance?
No.
Not registered because you just got it today?
Yes.
Okay, so 10-4. Do you know what state this would have been registered in?
It was probably Texas. This came out of Texas before it got up to Appleton where I bought it.
Okay. 375. Can you try it out of Texas? Okay. No weapons in the car?
No.
Nothing in the car you shouldn't have?
No.
Okay. So, I guess to be clear, because you made a comment about I'm just here to jam you up, right?
Yeah.
Something to that effect. So if I want to jam you up, I can write you 3 tickets, okay? And then I can tow your car.
Now the cop doesn't like his attitude, and the cop threatens to give him some tickets if he doesn't change his attitude quickly. This original video comes to you from Brett and Some Books YouTube channel. I will be dropping the original channel links for you in the description and pinned comment as always. Let's get right back to it.
Is that what I got to do tonight?
Is that?
Or are we going to cool off?
I'm cool. I'm quite calm.
I didn't say you weren't calm.
Well, you asked if I was going to cool off. I'm quite calm.
Okay.
Nobody's getting excited as far as I know.
Okay. I just don't get the comment then, I guess. Why the comment?
Because you called my can.
From where I was standing, it looked like an alcoholic beverage, and then you clarified it wasn't. So
were
it's
you
not
also waiting back there for me to drive past?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm getting at is, what do we need to do tonight? Because you got an unregistered, uninsured vehicle. What? So do I have to tow it and write you a bunch of tickets, or are you going to, like, maybe think about how you talk to me?
I don't have anything further to say on advice of my attorney.
10-4.
Name, please. Crump.
No, my name's actually Trent.
So, she went back to the vehicle, I guess. This is why I have such a difficult relationship with police. Like, I just got done working.
Let me go ahead and read to you guys what it says in the description of the video. I was driving home from work after buying a vehicle earlier in the day. In Wisconsin, there is a grace period to register your vehicle, and when I got pulled over, it could have been just a routine stop. Instead, Officer Michael Seipert of the Juneau Police Department in Juneau, Wisconsin, tried several times to escalate the stop. I was driving home from work in a small town, and I passed by a vehicle suspiciously parked next to a parking lot. I say suspiciously because I never see any vehicles parked in that spot, and there's nothing there. That was when I knew I was going to be pulled over, before he even turned on his vehicle to follow me. After I declined consent for him to open my door as I was manually rolling my 1991 car window down, it appears that he felt it was disrespectful of his authority. There are Fourth Amendment protections that extend to your vehicle. There should be no retaliation for this. After I showed him my bill of sale, he accused me of having an open intoxicant on the floor. It was a coffee drink, and I said, "You are just trying to hem me up." And this agitated Officer Seipert. When Officer Seipert had me put my hands on the steering wheel for his safety while he read off the VIN number, he was likely setting up a defense to fear for his life. As you can verify, I made no aggressive moves and maintained a calm demeanor. If this level of fear is his baseline, this isn't the appropriate position for him. The other officer, Trish Crump, was relaxed and professional. After all, this is a reasonable traffic stop and I was following every order. After running my name for warrants, per standard operating procedure for all police, he returned to my vehicle to confront me about my legal speech. It is important to note that you are only required to identify if the police have reasonable suspicion that you have committed a crime, or as in this case, you're operating a vehicle. Don't be afraid to maintain your privacy. It's written into the Bill of Rights for a reason. He spent a lot of time and energy trying to bully me into apologizing for hurting his feelings, and multiple times said that I never answered a question that I answered multiple times. He just didn't like the answer. He was yelling and framing the interaction as if I was an aggressor. While I kept calm and used my own de-escalation tools, he threatened several times to tow my car and give me tickets for not respecting him the way he feels entitled to. Now I have anxiety about going back to work next week. This year I have been pulled over a record amount of times, and if I'm not being targeted for being a critic of police and the system, then I'm being over-policed. And over-policing is a serious problem. Maybe they are bored and I'm just unlucky, but pretextual stops are definitely used as a conduit to worse consequences. Since my camera had poor reception, this live stream footage is incomplete and somewhat scrambled. Officer Seipert didn't inform me that he had a body cam running, and I plan on getting all that footage. I wonder how many other people he has been this abusive to, and I hope that by sharing my experience, I may be able to help other people not be victimized by this out-of-control officer. We need to end qualified immunity if we're going to end police brutality. If we can't get accountability from within our government system, then perhaps it's better to have each officer be insured and bonded. If an objective insurance company won't cover you, you probably shouldn't be trusted to this level of power.
Just trying to go home. Now they got another one.
Okay, Brett. When I last came up here, I asked you a question. I never did get an answer to it. Do I need to tow your vehicle tonight?
No.
No? Okay, so do we feel differently about what you said earlier or no?
Sure, yes.
Sure? That's not very convincing. So I am here just to jam you up or I'm not? Which is it?
Can I actually speak to your supervisor?
I have no supervisor working at this time. If you want to talk to a supervisor, you can call Monday morning.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So I asked the same
I just
question.
want to go home, yes. I'm sorry. I'm just...
So, like, respect between...
I want to go home.
Do you want me to get a tow for this car? I asked that about...
And what do you guys think about this video? Do you think it was alright for this cop to pretty much threatened the man to give him a bunch of tickets and even tow his vehicle if he wouldn't just lean over and lick his boots. What kind of power tripping is that? Is that some sort of blackmail as well? If you're gonna give a ticket, give a ticket. But don't let me go just because you want me to kiss your ass. That's not gonna happen. And that goes for some of you guys that are out there. You guys are acting all cool and hot shit, but when you guys get arrested, you start crying. The more you cry, the better the cop feels. Think about that. Alright folks, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you always record your police interactions, because if you don't, it's always going to be his word against yours. And guess who the courts are going to believe? Certainly not you. Alright folks, we'll see you guys on the next video. Have yourselves a blessed day. Peace.